where all these 100 shots can be rendered in two nights. So we have quite a bit of large form. Everything was handled on-prem within our studio within Mumbai and Bangalore. Thanks. Yarul, hi. Apart from the principal photography, videography, what are the other data that was captured from the location? Hope you guys heard the question. So, what do we capture in the onset? Like that's again a follow-up question. So when our VFX suit goes, he's probably spending most of the time on the planning. Okay, when the director says, okay, that's my shot. You have a pre-visualization or you have an animatics, and then you are setting your shots, and then DOP setting the camera lenses and lights and stuff like that. So we accompany our data wrangling team. So those guys are going to be in the set primarily looking for a lot of lighting data, capturing the high dynamic range images, which is going to be where is the physical sun at that point, where is going to be artificial lights is being kept, and what's the direction. And then there is an important information about the camera, the lenses. Where was the lens? Was it a shot with what? Is it a handheld shot or was it being on a jib they were mounted on? All of this information is extremely critical because now what you're trying to do is you have a live action play where the actor is performing. Now you have a complete full CGI creature. Now they have to come together. The only way they can come together and then talk to each other is by having these real world data getting simulated back into the visual effects or the CG world, right? For that, the primary information comes in the camera related data. So obviously the lens, the lens kit, what's the camera make, and there is a lot of metadata. Nowadays, most of these cameras have become extremely advanced, and a show like Leo, right? Because it's one of the I think 23 was the highest production budget it had, and Manoj as a DOP is extremely savvy that he uses a lot of kits. I think that most of these things is being shot. There was drone flying, and then there is this camera. The most expensive cameras were used. I think at some point they had some 8 camera kits. So it's our job to make sure that we capture most of it because you never know what they choose in the edit table, right? They might run a drone and take a shot, and then there are 3 other cameras which is also doing on a probably a tripod. But Lokesh as a director and Philo as a editor, they sit in their office in Chennai and say, okay, you know what, I like this shot. Set extension, and as you can see, there is a lot of snow addition and there's crowd. So we needed to make sure that we get the LiDAR information and stuff like that. The interesting point is I used to do this many years ago where everything used to be manual. You are running around papers and stuff like that. But the technology has improved quite a bit. So for the data capture, we use our own tools. So every data you capture and then you maintain it in the record. By the time every shot is being approved, you pass on, and then the same data gets synced to the cloud. And then the next 10 minutes, it's available in our studio in Bangalore or Mumbai, where our artists could start consuming and start planning their work. So it's mostly those data. Here a question. How are we doing with time?
Thank you.